After watching this video, you will know exactly why price is moving upwards or downwards and how you can see if you need to be bullish or bearish. And we're doing this using order flow. So basically order flow is the flow of orders, and you have two types of order flow. You have bullish order flow and bearish order flow. And the name already tells you what it is. So bullish order flow is that the bulls are in control. The buying orders are pushing price. So there are a lot of buying orders, a lot of demands being respected. Price just goes up. So the order flow is upwards. Bearish order flow is obviously the opposite thing, where the bears are in control, the sellers are pushing price downwards, and price is going down because all the supply is being respected. And I will show you some examples so that you know exactly how you can use this for trading. And by the way, if you don't know me and you're new to the channel, my name is Alan and I help people to get profitable. And as you can see, my videos are completely for free because I don't sell a video course. However, if you struggle to get consistently profitable, at the end of the video I have something interesting for you. So watch till the end of the video. So here's an example of bullish order flow. And if you're not familiar with supply and demand, I drew in the demand zones. And a demand zone is basically a zone of high buying pressure. So a demand zone is a zone like this, where all of these buying orders are stacked up. This is where a lot of people are placing their buying orders, and especially banks and institutions are also placing their orders there. And that's why it's pushing price upwards. If you want a more detailed explanation of supply and demand, you can watch my video, The Ultimate Guide to Supply and Demand. So as you can see, we're in a bullish order flow because you can see that those demand zones that I drew in, like this one and this one, they are beautifully respected. So this one, for example, is very good. So this is a demand zone, it respects the demand zone. Then another demand zone is created, it respects the demand zone again, and it keeps pushing price upwards. So I drew in all these demand zones that really stand out to me and that push price upwards. And you can see this as well, this huge wick filling this demand zone and then going up again. And you can obviously also use the structure for this to see if the price is creating higher highs and higher lows. But this is a really important thing as well, seeing if it's in bullish or bearish order flow, seeing if the demand or the supply is being respected. And here's an example of bearish order flow. So the supply is being respected. As you can see, I drew in these supply zones and they are respected by price. Because the sellers are in control, the sellers are pushing price downwards, and there's a lot of selling orders in these zones. And that's what's pushing price down. And that's why it's also in this downwards structure of creating lower lows and lower highs. So obviously, if you see this, you see you're in a downward structure and you are in bearish order flow, then you want to look for short trades because you just want to trade along the order flow. And if you're in bullish order flow, you obviously want to be bullish and place long trades. Because if you place shorts here, like this one, or this one, or this one, you would have had a lot of profit because price was pushing down for a long time. So you could have had multiple trades, and this is on the 1 hour. So you could even go down to the 50 minutes or the 5 minutes, and you would find a lot of day trades that were really profitable sell trades. And another thing you can see and can use to find if it's bullish or bearish order flow is also look at the opposite supply or demand zones. So let's say we are in this bearish order flow, we see that supply is being respected. We can also draw in some of the demand zones like this. So this is a demand zone, for example. You can see that price does respect the zone, but it just goes through it. So it's not pushing up the price because of those demand zones. There's a demand zone here as well. You can see it does respond to the demand zone because that's how price works. Price always responds to the zones and the levels that are there. However, it's not pushing price up. So the price just goes through your demand zones. So if you see that it's respecting the supply zones and it goes through all of your demand zones, you know that you can be very bearish and you can look for short trades. And that's the most important takeaway of this video. You want to trade along the order flow because then you sail with the wind instead of against the wind. And many of you guys probably never really looked at this. And that's maybe why you are looking for long trades in this area. So you might be looking for a lot of long trades here. And that's fine if you're going to the lower time frame, but on this time frame, on the 1 hour, you would have likely been stopped out or not have had enough profit, because you can see that the supply is just respected better than the demand. So try that for yourself, see if it improves your strategy. You can use it as an extra confirmation for your trades. So before you find your entry, you're looking at the order flow. Is it going downwards? Is it creating bearish order flow or bullish order flow? Is the demand or supply being respected? And then you can also see if your demand or supply zones are likely to be respected as well. So really quick before we end the video, if you struggle to get consistently profitable, I have a profit program in which I can help you to get consistently profitable in a matter of months instead of years. Send me a message on Instagram @AlanTheTrader to see if you're eligible for this program, because we only take on a limited amount of people. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you next time.